Someone had a crash out on Bluesky because people were asking her for recipes, and I just wanted to tell you guys about it. There's this woman, Krista D. Ball, who's like a cheesy romance novel author, and she's Canadian, derogatory, and complains a lot about Americans all the time, so take of that what you will. She posted a picture of a Reuben, like the sandwich, and people were asking her for recipes, and she did what anybody else would do and had a big 20-post crash out thread about it.
Blue Sky, you have a learned helplessness problem. If someone posts a word or food you don't know, you don't look it up. You just demand repeatedly in the comments for the answer, then get mad when people tell you to do it yourself. I'm here to tell you I won't be enabling that lack of curiosity. My replies are full of people shouting recipe like there isn't an entire internet out there, or that is not what I heard, or my mother did it this way, and 95% of the time I do a quick look on Wikipedia and sure enough, there's an entire wiki page that covers everything you just asked. Trolls, assholes, and weirdos don't really bother me. Mock, block, move on. It's the people who earnestly have lost all curiosity that is making this place unbearable to talk about the things I love. The line between conversation and being dumb shit can be fine, and we all cross it from time to time. I have a lot of tolerance for that, honestly, because God knows I've done it. It's when it's consistently across the board of total helplessness to where you can't type in sandwich Wikipedia. And honestly, there's a huge overlap between the accounts that share 90% US news with loads of AI and the learned helplessness. Almost like those giant blue resistor accounts have successfully rewired brains to just lay around scrolling and do literally nothing else.
She seems to be talking about those like resist lib accounts that are following like 50,000 people, and like, yeah, I hate those accounts too.
Anyway, if I start locking my account for a bit to where only people I follow can reply, understand it's because my replies are completely out of control and I'm just trying to weed people out for a few hours or days before I turn things back on. I posted my friend's Kickstarter and I had to lock down comments because people couldn't even click the link to read the Kickstarter without asking questions that were answered in the Kickstarter. Stop being so goddamn lazy and go answer your own question. I said my piece, I'm done.
She's not.
Also, all of the what is learned helplessness and tell me more replies are going to be blocked later on today, except the first person who made the joke because it shows a recipe we're too lazy to look through the replies to see if someone else made the joke first. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. The only cut allowed in my replies is me. Everyone else gets blocked. That's the rules on these streets.
So when I checked her timeline, she was arguing with people about this for hours. I mean, people were just asking for recipes. Positive engagement. It's not negative. It's not bullying. Somebody's just like saying, oh, that looks good. Can I have a recipe? If you're going to be crashing out about that, then I don't know what to tell you. And then Krista here quote tweets this reply with,
this is a super important post. I haven't been treated like a real person in a while, and it was honestly really sad when that happened, just because of how people started talking to me. Not as a person, but almost like a chatbot or someone who is hired to entertain them.
Some of us have real problems. People asking for recipes is dehumanizing to you. And then after she had enough, I guess, she deleted the post.
I deleted the please learn to Google post because despite locking down my replies, people refuse to respect that boundary and won't stop tagging me to argue, and none of them read the entire thread, so they're yelling at me about things I didn't even say. I'm still being tagged about how I want to be heard but not engage with people. All I did was lock the replies to followers only, and I still allow quote tweets. Anyway, I deleted it like so many other threads because people refuse to respect the very basic boundary of, oh, she only wants replies from her 10,000 followers while she's in bed.
This seems to all have upset her very deeply to the extent that she's just like crashed out about it for hours now, days at this point. And my only takeaway is you can't win on the internet. Even if you think you've won an internet argument, you're still having an argument on the internet.